Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to California. Oh yes, to find a band that did start in Mexico, but they've been California based now for like 30 years or something ridiculous. So they go with California. So we're going to talk about Morbosidad and their EP Tortura. An absolute banger, of course. It's by Morbosidad, so why wouldn't it be? Look at that. Chris Moyen artwork, doing what he does best. Blasphemous things and goat people. He draws a lot of stuff like this, but he is good at it. I do wonder if he still enjoys it sometimes. But maybe he does. Maybe it's his bag. Who knows? Either way, man's getting paid. And who can blame him? Now, this is one of the later releases. This one came out, I'll say later. It's at least 10 years old, I think. Yeah, 2014. So yeah, around that sort of time. That was when it got recorded, so I think it came out the following year, maybe. So yeah, about 10, 12 years old. Really cool stuff. What I like about it as well is that on the back, it's got that whole kind of, ooh, yes, 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 yes. So it's got the lyrics and stuff, most of which are in Spanish, but on the last track, Batalla de Pecados, you get the a verse on the end, which is sung by Mr. Chris Reither of Autopsy himself. So you get some cool backing vocals on there, for sure. So yeah, really, really interesting sort of way of doing that. What I don't like about this release, the one thing I don't like about it, no spine. It's like one of those just simple clamshells, you know? So it's a bit like, okay. I mean, I like a spine, you know, looking on the shelf. You know, got to get in between two of them. It's a pain in the arse. But it is what it is. Oh, and I believe Thomas Stench there, he's the only original member. And I think he's the only member in it now as well. A lot of lineup changes. Two of the drummers died. That's a whole other story on their own. Look that up online. One was in an explosion. An explosion. Yeah. So here's the actual record itself. So let's have a little looky-loo. We're on the old 45s, which is nice. As you can see, my Xbox is on in the background. Going to find another movie to watch, I reckon. So 4 songs, standard EP side, which was what we like to hear. But on the other side, I think we've got a past photo of Thomas Stench with his Autopsy shirt on underneath his bullet belt. I don't know if you quite make that out. You can see where it says a funeral over there, of mental funeral. You can see a couple of claws sticking out. But yeah, so cool stuff there for sure. Now, music-wise, this is fantastic. I mean, I like all of their gear that I've heard. I'm pretty sure I've heard most of it. But you know, it's got the speed. It's fast. Plenty of blast beats going on. Lots of tremolo riffage. But this one definitely leans a little bit more into the sort of, not necessarily death thrash, but thrashier death stuff. If that makes sense. Like you get a lot more sort of those sort of technical riffs, as they would have called them once upon a time. Now they just call them riffs. It's a crazy world. But no, every song on here is really, really cool. Very heavy, very dark sounding. When it comes to production, Morbosidad always keep it real. So you don't get any of that shiny, polished stuff. It's nice and it's not like a rough production, but you know, it's nice and raw, the way you want it to be when it comes to your sort of black and death. So always nice. And what the fuck is that? Oh, it's just something. Yeah, it's the way the thing's been folded. Oh, weird. But something hanging off the edge there for a minute. But no, absolutely. If you're into your old school metal, this is going to tick all those boxes for you. I mean, some of the bands I thank on the back here are very much to their sort of, not necessarily clones or anything, but when you think of like Beherit, Archgoat, Blasphemy, Mystifier, just that sort of like black and death with a little sort of grindy edge to it, but very nasty stuff, very brutal. You know, in the traditional sense. I know that word gets overused, something awful these days. But yeah, this is for metalheads, old and new, particularly the older lot. I mean, this is one of my favourite bands, so gotta be good. And look at that logo, one of my all-time favourites. Absolutely mad. So Morbosidad, Tortura. The whole thing is up on YouTube. I think it's still pretty easy to get hold of as well physically, so got that going on as far as I know. I've seen it knocking around a couple of times lately on Discogs at pretty reasonable prices, so definitely worth having a look and make that happen. So that's it from me today, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.